What is going on, Team Elite? Welcome to another episode of Tuesday Tips. And as you guys know, every Tuesday I'm coming to give you guys some marketing tips so that way you can start to increase your returns on your ad spend and your marketing efforts, so that way you can grow and scale your business to levels that you could only dream of. And today's tip is going to sound a little crazy, and I hope you're ready for this, because I know we're all in the game of making money. We're all in business to make money. The only point of advertising is to make money. So this tip is going to be like, what? But bear with me. And today's tip is give first. Give first. And I want to start this with a quote from one of my favorites, Zig Ziglar. It's a quote ever since I learned it 6 years ago. I've lived by this quote. And he said, if you just help enough people get what they want, then eventually you'll get what you want. And I love that. And that's why the concept of give first comes in when it comes to marketing. At least in my mind, I think you should give first. And it's just going to increase your returns. It's going to help you double down your marketing efforts in terms of your results. Where before, if you were just, let me see, I'm trying to use an analogy. I've heard so many people use this type of analogy. I'm going to go deeper in on it for you. And think of your marketing as dating. It's all a relationship. That's all it is. And the more you build a relationship, the less the guards come down, the more they trust you, the more they like you, and the more they actually want to commit to you. Commit to doing business with you. Commit to your products, your services. Now, think of it like dating. When you go on your first date, you don't just pop the question and say, will you marry me on that first date? That's what most people say. That's the same of just run your ad and asking for the sale the first time they see you. They say that's the equivalent. But I'm like, I don't think so. I actually think it's deeper than that. Because I actually know a good buddy of mine did that. He told the girl, well, he didn't pop the question, but he told the girl he was going to marry her on their first date. And they got married. They've had a successful marriage. They have 3 beautiful children. But, you know, the way I see it with marketing isn't like asking for marriage on the first date when you're just like, buy my product, buy my service. You know, I actually see it as you just walked up to this person. You say you're a guy. I know there's women watching the channel also. Say you're a guy and you're walking on the street and you see an attractive woman and you just walk up to her and say, hey, my name is Billy Joe Bob. Will you marry me? She's like, what? Bro, get back. I don't know you. Like, I need help. Help me. Like, that's what it's like when they're just scrolling through on their phone and then you pop up saying, buy my product or service. Like, they don't even know you yet. Like, why would I buy this? I don't know you. Like, there's no trust here yet. That's why I say give first. Give them something. Give them something of value. You know, whether it be a free product, whether it be a free service, whether it be just something of value. Take them to an article or a case study or something you can give to a Q&A. Give them something so that way they can start to learn and gain value from you. And then say like they're scrolling and you're like, hey, check out this article on 5 tips to do whatever it is or know that your product or service does. And they go looking through these tips. It's like, oh, I like this. And if your ads are targeted, if you watch the first Tuesday tip, if your ads are targeted to the right person, then they're in your ideal client base, and they're like, yeah, I was actually thinking about getting this stuff anyway. And they get 5 tips, and they're like, oh, this is helpful. This helps me so much more with my search. And then if you give them more value, give them something else, they start to like you. And now you've given so much value to them that relationship is starting to form, and they trust you. Now, when you hit them with an ad saying, hey, buy a product or service, they're like, yeah, I like these guys. Like, I can tell these guys know what they're doing. They've given me so much value. They haven't let me down yet. Like, I want to give my business to them. The trust is there, the relationship is already formed, their walls are down, and now they're more likely to buy from you. You target them right, they were already going to buy, but now they know you're the one to trust. So give first. Giving is senior to everything in marketing. Giving is senior to the sale. You want to make sure that you give them something of value to start that relationship on a good note, to build that trust, to build your authority, to start that relationship, and then when they're ready to buy, they're going to buy from you. Marketing isn't always the quick, fast game. It's do the long stretch. You have to know your typical sales cycle. How long does it take? And then, for the good news is, for people that have longer sales cycles, when you give first with your marketing, that long sales cycle starts to shorten quite significantly. Well, you'll see if it typically takes somebody a month and a half to buy, it might just be a month. If there's somebody that takes 2 weeks to buy, they might buy after 1 week. Shoot, some people might buy after 3 days. And you start to really figure out, like, all right, I can get better returns now. I'm trusted, people like me, and now they want to do business with me. So that's my tip for the day. Give first. And if you guys are enjoying these tips, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. So that way every single Tuesday, turn that bell notification so you can get the alerts. Every Tuesday, I'm bringing you guys tips on how to help with your marketing. And I got a few other shows. We got Elite Perspectives, where I'm interviewing the industry elites so you can learn from other people's businesses and their journeys. So if you want to go down that route, you can actually learn from them. And I'm also, on Fridays, I'm getting the Ask the Elites show, where it's just a Q&A. You guys send me your questions. I'll answer them for you guys. But make sure you give all our videos a thumbs up. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next episode.